Hi, Alex Forte here. Welcome to the Art of Simple Golf. Today I'm talking about a Persimmon driver and why I'm really enjoying using it. Now, I have been for the last couple of years been using the swanky TaylorMade M3 with all the latest sort of technology in it. Well, from a couple of years ago at least. They change every week it seems like. But I do have Hogan's sets that are coming that I'm really excited for. But because of COVID, they've just been delayed. So until then, the last sort of few weeks, I borrowed this McGregor driver from a neighbor actually. He has like a really cool collection of old clubs. And it's got the old grip, an old Lambkin grip, an old True Temper shaft. But this, first it was kind of an experience, but I've really enjoyed it because it's given me a new sort of lease of life into playing again, like hitting the driver. Because I have to say, like you might think, oh, I want to hit it straight and long and everything. It's like, yes, but why do we play golf? At least for me, it's just for the sake of the challenge of it, the enjoyment of the reward. If it doesn't give me the feedback and the experience I want, what's the point? And what's the point of just making, the equipment making it too easy? At least that's the way I feel, and I wanted a new sort of objective and task. And that's why I've been hitting the Persimmon driver. But let's talk about it more. So here we have the big dog, the normal driver. This is, a normal club for me, extra stiff, massive head. It feels good when I, hit out the middle, but it's very forgiving, even with slightly dodgy golf swings. Like I don't have to swing hard or do a perfect golf swing, which I tried not to do there, and it goes a decent distance, okay? But when we, here, let me just grab a tee bag. When I started trying to play with the Persimmon driver, one thing I really liked about it was, actually get a bit closer to here, what I really liked about it was the feel of the weight of it. It sort of, just because it's heavy, but it feels perfectly sort of balanced. So even just looking at it, it's just a nice sort of piece of artwork really. But as we set up to the golf ball, it almost feels like a 3-wood compared. It really is like a small golf club, but the weight of it is exceptionally nice. But looking at it, it feels good. But when we're just making golf swings, why it feels nice is you have to wait for it. You have to allow the weight of the club to sort of dictate the swing. You can't force it over the top like I did that last golf swing. You have to really wait and allow this sort of sweet tempo to occur to hit a good golf shot. And also, not only that, as far as tempo and timing and having to try and hit this tiny little sweet spot, it's making me hit shape of shots. And even with what felt like a decent golf swing, it would sometimes do a terrible sort of duck hook kind of golf shot. So let's see where this one goes. I'm not going to try and hit it hard, but my tempo will have to just wait a little bit more, especially from the top of the swing, to get that shot. And I got a nice draw out of it. The sound was wonderful. And that went 261 yards for the same kind of swing as the big one that got like 295 or something. The swing speed was slower. It was only 100 miles an hour because it's almost like you can't swing too hard with it. But I really enjoy it because it's helping my actual driving as well. So if I do want to use the big dog, I keep calling it that just because the size difference, right? It's tremendous, the difference. But it's enabling me to remember that the club can do a lot of the work for you. That rhythm, that timing, and being able to wait for it. But I hit a beautiful shot there. And the strike was sweet. It just felt beautiful to me. And I feel that using this is going to enable me to be a better golfer. Yes, it does fly lower, and yes, it doesn't go as far. But there's an enjoyment that I get from it. and the feeling of when I do get it out, you know, that old saying of the screws, it's really good fun. So I'm gonna, as long as he lets me, I'm gonna keep using this for a little while. If I was in a tournament or a qualification thing, I wouldn't use it probably, but I'm tempted to sort of keep this in my bag as much as possible. If you have any old ones knocking around, I suggest you go and get one. You know, go and practice with it a little bit. If you want to go to, what's it called, Goodwill or a charity shop or something like that, and find an old wooden club, you might find that it really helps your golf game too, and gives you a new sense of what it's like to hit a sweet golf shot. Okay, so that's it. That's why I'm liking hitting a Persimmon driver, and I can see why people like Nick Faldo and everyone like that says, you know, the art of being a good driver has lost in the golf game a bit, because even if you're not a great driver of the golf ball, you can be with today's new equipment. With this, you have to really earn a good golf shot. It might make you a bit depressed at times, but it is very rewarding. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, just leave them below. See you next time. Well, I hope you got something out of that. You know, golf has to be simple. It has to be enjoyable. And if you want to really learn some fundamentals that are going to transform every facet of your game, just click the link below. It's a free video series that we used to actually charge for, but you're getting for absolutely free. And it's going to blow some paradigms. It's going to keep things simple, and it is going to help you play a better golf. And it's not necessarily what you think you need to do, or most likely what you've been told to do before. So follow that link below, like and subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, you can always leave them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Hi, I'm Alex Forte, and I want to introduce you to the Art of Simple Golf Club. This was born out of the overcomplication that plagues the golf industry, that kills your golf game. So what we have done is recreate a real golf club that you play wherever you are in the world online. So we have the clubhouse, we have the 19th hole, we have the putting green, the short game area, the driving range, the lesson tee, and we have the golf course where it matters the most to really help you play your ideal golf game every time you tee it up. We have new courses added every single month to help you go from A to B all the way through to Z. These series are designed to help you play your very best golf without overloading you with information, with just 1 or 2 bite-sized tips that you can go and apply right now. I will see you on the other side.